So, okay. So, today's lecture, our first lecture, titled Western Europe Typography Legacy. So, this presentation prepared by Encik Rizwan Rashid, and I'm gonna deliver the lecture to you. Okay? Let's start. So, the Kingdom of Typography, Western Europe Typography Legacy. So, welcome to the typography journey through the ages, a tale of creativity, innovation, and the art of communication. Today, we are diving into the captivating world of typography, tracing its roots from the earliest forms of writing to the digital fonts that define our modern world. Have you ever wondered where does all the typography comes from? Today, we'll look at 7 figures that represent the Western era of typography. So we're going to cover 7 prominent typographers that create the path from conventional to digital font lah. So as we discussed last week, font ni it's not only for books ataupun to read. It actually delivers feelings and gives body to a context, kan? Okay. Next. So first, siapa ni? Ada nama ni bukan? Okay. Kalau tengok namanya tu, how do you pronounce it? Johannes. It's a silent J. Jadi Y. Okay, it's Johannes Gutenberg. So through his name ni, you know that he is daripada Germany. Okay, so he is German. So born around 1394 in Mainz, Germany. He is a pivotal figure in printing and typography. He was the first person to successfully invent the movable type printing press around the mid-15th century. This invention had a significant impact on Europe as it facilitated the production of books and other printed materials. So, as you can see, before Johannes Gutenberg punya time, all of the books are handwritten. Semua. And most of the books and some untuk buat satu buku tu can take years. Okay, to handwritten it lah. Okay, so consequently, it also increased the literacy rate through the continent. Furthermore, his success in creating the world's first typeface design, the black letter typeface, garnered worldwide attention when it was used in the Gutenberg Bible. So actually black letter ni digunakan untuk Gutenberg Bible, and you can see dia punya letter the character tu very gothic, very Biblish lah. Okay, so you can't use this if you cannot use this for normal books. It will look it's so hard to read. Kalau you tengok Bible zaman dulu ni, tengok dia macam ni. This is the picture lah. Okay. So, for your information, for setiap Bible waktu tu, Johannes Gutenberg tu, kita panggil dia punya buku, selalu kita panggil dia 42 line Bible. Because dia punya line sampai ke bawah memang 42 setiap pagesnya lah. Tapi menggunakan black letter ni lah. Okay. So this era we call it information age. Waktu ni. Okay. Dia disebabkan inventionnya lah. So dia dicreditedkan sebagai starting point of information age. Okay. So next figure is Nicholas Jensen. 1420 to 1480. in Italy, he was a 15th century French engraver, printer, and type designer. After Black Letter, yang tadi tu Johannes Gutenberg tu, Black Letter tu, he was the creator of the subsequent font known as the Roman typeface. So, Jansen Roman typeface ni membuatkan orang panggil dia the father of modern serif font. Dia lah father kepada modern serif font. Okay? So he established a successful printing business in Venice, Italy, where he produced high quality typefaces and printed works. So sewaktu itu bandar Venice tu adalah pusat publishing. Okay, dia macam printing capital lah. Venice ni tak ada tempat lain. Memang Venice lah printing capitalnya. So Jansen was inspired by the lettering found on ancient Roman buildings. His letter forms were based on straight lines and regular curves. Jansen's Roman typeface is celebrated for its timeless elegance, readability, and influence on subsequent typeface design. As you can see, it's much more cleaner, much more easier to read compared to Black Letter lah. It remains a classic example of Renaissance typography and continues to inspire typographers and designers to this day. Okay, so people call this font the first truly readable font. Maksudnya memang orang boleh read lah, sebab sebelum ni it's hard to read. Okay. Third, William Caslon, my favorite, 1692 to 1766. Born incredibly, how to say? Worcestershire. Ada shire-shirenya. Dia sebutnya Worcestershire. Tadi shire-shire. Worcestershire, England. William Caslon established revolutionary type foundry in London in 1716, where he created the Caslon typeface, renowned for its clarity, legibility, and elegance. Drawing inspiration from Dutch Baroque types, his designs quickly became the preferred choice among printers and publishers, gaining widespread popularity in the British Empire and its colonies, including the early United States. The phrase, "when in doubt, use Caslon," epitomized the trust in his typeface, which was used for printing significant documents, such as the Declaration of Independence, marking his critical role in early American printing and publishing. So Caslon is the first modern, we can say the look is modern, and because the font is so good, sampai it's so reliable and people choose to use it for Declaration of Independence. It's an important document lah. Okay. So the term when in doubt tu tadi tu, mana dia tadi? When in doubt, use Caslon untuk menunjukkan bahawa how reliable and how elegant the font to them at that time. So maksudnya kalau you macam tak tahu sangat huruf apa, itu dah tu semuanya okey gitu. Semuanya akan okey. So at that time people say that Caslon's font is more human touch than other fonts. Maksudnya dia ada human touch, making them feel less mechanical than others lah. Okay. Kalau you tengok Black Letter, it's so mechanical and it's a block that you can see it like that kan, dia tidak fluid. Caslon works not only set a new standard for type design in the 18th century, but also left a lasting legacy in the world of typography. Next is John Baskerville. Baskerville, 1706 to 1775, was a pivotal English printer, typographer, and type designer of the 18th century, known for his groundbreaking work in typography and printing. He introduced the Baskerville typeface, marked by its sharp serifs, high contrast, and elegant readability, which was significant departure from the ornate styles of his era. Cantik kan Baskerville ni? Despite its limited initial success, Baskerville's typeface and his innovative techniques eventually received widespread acclaim, influencing future generations of typographers and printers. His legacy endures in the continued popularity of his typeface and in his impact on the evolution of typography, setting new standards for precision and quality in the field. Actually, okay, like I said, I memang suka Baskerville ni. So it's a personal choice lah. I love Caslon and Baskerville lah from dalam 77 ni lah pilihan ni kan. Tapi what I like about Baskerville is how clean and how precision the serif is, and it reflects to how he is or he was. Baskerville ni terkenal sebagai seorang yang perfectionist. Dia memang sangat perfectionist. So he developed a smoother paper and darker ink printouts at that time lah, masa era tu. Okay, so the fifth figure is William Castle 4. So ironic kan? Kelas typo ada typo error kan? Macam saya punya macam saya punya slide hari tu. In 1816, William Castle IV, the great-grandson of the renowned William Caslon, introduced a new typeface called sans serif, later known as the English Egyptian, characterized by its bold formations and lack of serifs. To me, it's not lack of serif. Dia memang tiada serif. Tiada. So initially, this typeface didn't attract much attention because serif writing was the norm. So sebelum ni kan semua yang ada serif. So bila datang tulisan yang tiada serif, of course lah people tak berapa boleh relate or tak berapa boleh connect. Okay? So however, within few years, sans serifs gained popularity, especially in advertising during Europe's second industrial revolution from the 1870s to 1910s. The demand for new typefaces increased as advertising expanded, leading to taller and wider letters, primarily used in large sizes on posters and billboards. So basically, the needs is because that era, time tu pun dah, the advertising pun dah mushrooming, dah ada billboards, dah ada posters. So keperluan untuk typo tu dah berbeza daripada sebelum tu, yang macam konteks kita cakap sebelum tu is biblical, buku kan. Okay. Do you know what does it mean sans serif? Apa maksudnya sans serif tu? Ialah sebab you tahu dia bunyi dia sans serif, maksudnya tak ada ekor-ekor tu. Kan? So to you macam sans serif adalah kalau saya suruh buat exam, what is sans serif? Takkan nak jawab sans serif tu adalah tiada ekor-ekor pada dia. Takkan jawab itu. So what is sans serif sebenarnya? Apakah translationnya tu? So dia without little feet. Sans serif tu bermaksud without little feet, because they call it feet lah, the serif tu. So without little feet. So pada waktu itu sans serif ni people memang cakap ugly. Dia keluar aja orang rasa ugly. To us now, like macam kita guna serif tu bertempat. Maksudnya serif tu special. Kita kena serif tu dia, so kita akan pilih sans serif most of the time. Betul tak? So penggunaan sans serif tu adalah mesti bersebabkan, but era tu tidak sama lah. Okay, next. The sixth figure is Paul Renner, 1878 to 1956. Paul Renner, 1878-1956, a German graphic designer, type designer and educator, is best remembered for his creation of the Futura typeface. Until now, Futura is still famous and you still use it lah, which became an icon of modern typography. Renner's Futura design in the late 1920s and early 1930s broke away from traditional ornate styles with its clean geometric forms and lack of serifs, reflecting the principles of modernism and the Bauhaus movement. This shift marked a significant departure in typography, influencing subsequent generations of designers. Futura remains widely used and recognized for its versatility and modern aesthetic, solidifying Renner's pivotal role in shaping 20th century typography and earning him enduring acclaim in the design community. So he is declaimed sebagai the first truly modern font. Ni Futura. Okay, until now logo-logo yang well known and renowned pun menggunakan Futura. Even NASA dia buat plug. NASA dia buat plug untuk letak dekat moon pun dia guna Futura. Itu you kena tahu. Itu fun fact lah. Okay, so that's how prominent this font is lah. Next. Cara sebutnya. And last but not least, Max Mininger, along with Edward Hoffman, created Helvetica in 1957 at the Hastein Foundry in Switzerland. So inspired by Accidents Grotesque. Okay, bila you nampak macam type foundry tu, kita sebenarnya kita dah cakap last week aku masa presentation tu, bila kita cakap pasal foundry, dia macam design house kita kan. Tapi waktu dulu kan dia orang kena buat typesetting, maksudnya memang dia ada macam somehow hilang untuk buat font. So itu dia panggil font foundry lah. Okay, so type foundry. So dia macam bila kita cakap type foundry tu, it's a place like macam sekarang kalau you imagine it's a design house tetapi dia buat type font. Okay, so originally named New Has Grotesque, its name was changed to Helvetica Latin for Swiss to enhance its international appeal, supaya people can relate, nampak international. Helvetica, known for its clean, minimalist aesthetic, has become a favorite in both of the design community and the public. Widely used by over 40 global companies in their logos and branding until now lah, including 3M and Lufthansa. Its versatility is evident in its extensive family of weights and styles, making it suitable for a broad range of design needs from headlines to body text. In 1980, Helvetica was chosen as the official typeface for the New York subway system. You know how complex New York subway system lah. So you nampak macam semua information on subway system tu, so dia punya diagram dan sebagainya semua pakai Helvetica because how easy to read, I mean is readability, I mean level of readability-nya dan character dan case lah. But apa ni, do you know that there's a movie called Helvetica? Pergi tengok lah 2007. Dia keluar waktu 2007 and it's a documentary yang designer kena tengok. Tak tengok okay. So documentary keluar waktu 2007 lah lagi pun. So tengok, tak tengok. Habis. So conclusionnya, so where does all the typography comes from? It comes from the rich history of typography that reveals a significant evolution in how we communicate written words. From the revolutionary creation by Johannes Gutenberg to the modern innovations by Max Millinger with Helvetica. Each figure played a role in shaping the visual identity of the words we read every day, demonstrating how typography influences our perception and communication. Through their achievements, typography continues to evolve, enriching visual aesthetics and facilitating communication worldwide, reaffirming its role as a crucial foundation in graphic design and visual communication. So as we know, typography isn't just art lah, it's communication and communication without speaking. Okay, that's how important font is. So the end of the first lecture. The second lecture lah sekali. Okay, so now you kena jawab. Kan, betul? Betul. Sila. Do you have any questions tak untuk the slide? Minggu belajar bersama takkan ada soalan. Okay, so sila jawab survey setelah lecture.
Establish a successful independent.
Dah. Attach. Sikit je. Okay, semua dah jawab? Betul? Okay, bagus. Okay, so kita akan pergi kepada next session, tetapi kita kena break. Kenapa saya nak break? Supaya otak yang tak penat, dia kena bagi full concentration yang sama macam tadi. So dia tak boleh, dia nanti kan dia bias. Ya, so kita berhenti setengah jam lah, lama sangat kan lemah pula tidur kan. Tak ada lama lah setengah jam. So kita grab water or pergi cari breakfast. 30 minit cukup tak? Sebab kelas sebelah, kelas Puan Akila siap pergi kafe semua makan-makan. Saya akan lecture mengantuk. Jadi jangan begitu. Makan to freshen up, bukan makan sampai dia tidur. Okay, so I'll see you setengah jam. Ke you memang nak makan berat belum makan breakfast Kita start 11 suku boleh? Boleh. Okay, 11 suku. Okay, 11 suku.